allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gives out a warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell. If the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell. Alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell.
Today is Friday, January 17th. My name is Evie.
And my name is Eva.
We're your Friday reporters, and this is BTV. Here are some important upcoming dates and reminders.
Great job, Bulldogs, following our new tardy policy. Keep getting to class on time to avoid the scan manager.
Reminder, there is no school on Monday, January 20th for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Let's learn more about that.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a minister and leading activist during the 20th century civil rights movement. He was born Michael Luther King Jr. on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, and later changed his name to Martin. King grew up steeped in religion and activism. His father was a reverend at Ebenezer Baptist Church and a local NAACP leader. A talented student, King skipped 2 grades in high school and entered Morehouse College at age 15. King was skeptical about Christianity as a boy, but later embraced his faith and entered the seminary. While earning a doctorate at Boston University, King met aspiring singer Coretta Scott. They married in 1953 and had 4 children: Yolanda, Martin Luther III, Dexter Scott, and Bernice. King established himself as a rising star in the civil rights movement. After Rosa Parks' arrest in Alabama in December 1955 for refusing to give up her seat to a white passenger, the NAACP chose King to lead the Montgomery bus boycotts. The protests ultimately led to a U.S. Supreme Court decision which outlawed segregation on public buses in Alabama. With civil rights demonstrations emerging all over the country, King helped organize the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to unite them. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, King advocated nonviolent protests like boycotts and sit-ins. King's most famous triumph came at the 1963 March on Washington, which brought over 200,000 peaceful protesters to the nation's capital. On the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, King delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. King put his life on the line for many of his protests. A 1965 march for voting rights in Selma, Alabama, turned violent when police viciously attacked the protesters in a conflict dubbed Bloody Sunday. Ever determined, King led another Selma demonstration 2 days later. When the marchers reached a bridge blocked by state troopers, they simply knelt down in prayer. King and other leaders persisted, launching a 3rd march days later under the protection of the Alabama National Guard and other marshals ordered by President Lyndon B. Johnson. The power of King's activism compelled Johnson to sign the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. King also won the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize. As the Vietnam War intensified, King focused his movement on what he saw as the 3 major evils of racism, poverty, and militarism. By 1968, King had made many enemies and recognized he might not live to see the fruits of his labor. He shared this sentiment in his speech entitled, "I Have Been to the Mountaintop." The next day, April 4th, King was fatally shot on the balcony of a Tennessee motel by James Earl Ray. King's assassination, however, could not erase his progress or his legacy. His family and followers continued to fight for equality to this day. Since 1986, the United States has honored him every January on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Chinese New Year is happening Friday, January 31st. The RSVP flyer can be found in your homeroom, the office, or F1. All families are invited to come.
Attention 8th graders looking for possible on-campus community project ideas. Ms. Wakel is starting a food distribution events here on campus. Our first event is tomorrow, Saturday, January 18th. Students would be working from the event from 10:30 to noon. Hope to see you there.
Use this QR code to sign up to attend.
And now, Bulldogs, it's time for our BTV crew segments.
Welcome to Funny History Moments.
During the Napoleonic Wars, a French warship sank on England territory. The only survivor of the crash was the captain's pet monkey. Because of England's rule that any French military found on England territory would be hanged, and the monkey was in military uniform, they attempted to, hang the monkey. But this didn't go very well because it was a monkey and it kind of just climbed the rope.
And finally, we leave you with a Fun Friday blooper reel from this week.
Shut up, that's not very kind.
Volume, eye contact, taking GoPros. Oh, sorry.
This is recording. It's already recording, right?
Oh, it's recording? Oh, yeah. They're gonna see this.
Oh, man.
And study hall and homeroom. Go, Bulldogs!
This is Evie
And Eva,
signing off. And now it's time for Fun Friday in Homeroom.